US President Donald Trump's call to his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin to stop the Ukraine war is resetting the equation of the US with its European allies. NATO members who have supported Ukraine till date are now staring at a new reality. And 4 members of Trump's team are in Europe currently on a mission, spelling it out for them. First off, US Vice President J.D. Vance is reaching the German city of Munich for the security conference on Friday, alongside US Secretary of State Marco Rubio. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is in Ukraine to secure an agreement for rare earth minerals, oil and gas in exchange for aid. While US Defense Chief Pete Hegseth is in Brussels to assert Trump's demand for increased EU defense spending while defending Trump's peace plan for Ukraine, Hegseth has already stated that the return to Ukraine's pre-2014 borders was not realistic.
There is no betrayal there. There is a recognition that the whole world and the United States is invested and interested in peace, a negotiated peace. As President Trump has said, stopping the killing. And so that will require both sides recognizing things they don't want to. That's why I think the world is fortunate to have President Trump. Only he at this moment could convene the powers that be to bring peace, and that's a welcome sign.
NATO members, including Germany and Sweden, are not pleased with Trump's plans for Ukraine. Expressing their concerns, German Defense Minister Pistorius said he regretted that the US administration had already made what he called concessions to Russia even before the talks had started.
It is regrettable, and I say this myself, but it is part of the truth. The Trump administration has already made public concessions to Putin before negotiations have even begun. In my view, it would have been better to talk about Ukraine's possible NATO membership or the country's possible loss of territory at the negotiating table first and not take it off the table beforehand. However, if a peace treaty between Russia and Ukraine is reached quickly, which I would very much welcome, we cannot and must not simply sit back and relax. Everyone in Europe must be fully aware of this. It is important that the
NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, on the other hand, said any peace deal in Ukraine must be enduring and that any discussions must include Kyiv.
What we have seen yesterday was the statements coming out of Washington, including, and you forget to mention that, his long phone call with President Zelensky. So we will see how this progresses from now on, step by step. Of course, it is crucial. We talk about Ukraine, that Ukraine is closely involved in everything happening about Ukraine.
On Wednesday, the foreign ministers of France and Spain insisted that any peace deal in Ukraine could not be achieved without the involvement of Kyiv and its European partners. Spain's Foreign Minister Álvarez Buono said that they want an end to the unjust war to end with a just peace. Even as Poland's Foreign Minister said that the continued cooperation with the US is a topic of discussion among the European allies.